Okay, this is probably my favorite segment because I'm sitting here right now, as a lot of you out there that know me, with my husband of 30, how many years? 7?
35. Or will be 35.
It's a long time. I met this wonderful love of my life in 1991, and we became instant friends and instant boyfriends and inseparable. And we've been a partner. A lot of you know that for a lot of my career, a lot of his, and his name is Jim Peterson.
Yeah.
He's known by a lot of names. Well, not a lot, but I call him Jimbo because in my life there's a lot of Jameses. We're all officially named James. James Emerson, James Peterson, James this, James that. So I know so many Jameses that we all had to give. I go by Jimmy Emerson. How did Jimmy Vegas? We call Jim. That way they'll know who you were talking about. But I gave him a nickname when we first met. The name Jimbo, because I think it's funny and cute. And my aunt, who I loved when I was a kid, Aunt Neville, used to call me Jimbo. So I call my husband Jimbo. He's also known in the leather world. I told this on his earlier segment. Jim loves to wear leather, and he looks good in leather. He's always got a leather vest on, or leather pants, or a leather cap. He's been a part of the Luck Club, the Luck of Las Vegas. You were president, weren't you?
Vice president.
Vice
back
president.
in 2000 and 2001.
That's right. When
Something
it first
like that.
started,
Yeah.
actually, you were the
I was
initial.
the first
That's
vice
right.
president of Luck.
And then our dear friend Raphael, a bartender that owned the Badlands for years, gave Jim the nickname Baby Bear. So he's been Baby Bear for a lot of people. So you could call him Jim, Jimbo, Baby Bear. Just don't call him late for dinner because he don't like that. Right?
Exactly.
I love this man with all my heart, and I just wanted to have a segment on the show, just introduce, because I talk about him all the time, and so now you know who I'm talking about, and we're going to talk about a couple of things that that are very important to us. First of all, the fact we've been together a long, long time proves that gay marriage can work. We have bought property, we've invested, we've had good times, hard times, good times and bad times. We've seen them all, and my dear, we're still here. And we're not going anywhere. The beauty with all this is that there is hope for gay marriage. Not hope, there's a lot of gay marriage out there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. If you love someone, you love them. That's the bottom line.
Exactly.
In my opinion. And, you know, we talk about this all the time. Do we get along every day? Mostly. Do we have fights? A little. But we don't fight. We've never fought. We might go, okay, we'll talk about it later. That's about the biggest fight we've ever had. But I love Jimbo, and I would do anything for him, and I know he'd do anything for me.
Exactly.
So, on that note, we recently lost one of our dear friends, who lived with us for about 2.5, 3 years. He was a roommate of ours, and he was a big pillar of this community, and a lot of you may know him. His name was Marcus Grissom. He was known affectionately as Miss Kitty Litter. And he was a big drag queen, but he never tried to be glamorous or anything. He was just high camp and fun, big hair and stuff. But when it came time for something serious, like to raise money for a charity or an event, the rodeo, he's a big part of the NGRA, Nevada Gay Rodeo Association. He was involved in everything. We lost him right at the first of the year. We were in Palm Springs, and we were loading up some stuff, which I'll tell you about, and I get a text message from Mark. And he says, "Hey, girl, I'm in the hospital, and it doesn't look good." And I know he'd had some medical problems in the past with his kidneys and dialysis and all that. And I said, "Oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I'm in Palm Springs. I'll be home tomorrow. Let me know if there's anything I can do." And he texted me right back. And his words were, "There's nothing anybody can do. I did it to myself." That was a moment that touched me because Mark was an amazing person who loved everyone he touched his life. And when he said that, it made me think. All the years of all the people we've known, the party years and the this and the that, you got to live your life. You got to be careful. Mark is not the first person that I've had to bury or help bury. Mark passed away on the day after Christmas this last year. And it's been very difficult for us. And we helped raise the money to finish his final expenses and costs. Thank you to Kenneth and David Wells, who he was living with at the time. We had a benefit show at the Badlands. A lot of people showed up and donated a lot of money. We made enough money to not only pay for Mark's final expenses, but the surplus went to Mark's favorite charity, which was my favorite charity and still is Heaven Can Wait, which of course is an animal rescue shelter here in Las Vegas. And I just had to take this moment to say all that because I don't have a format to do it so much. And my show is always lighthearted and fun, but I wanted to bring my husband on. And then while I'm talking about sad stories, let's get it over with. One of my best friends in the world, who I've worked with for many, many years, the most talented man I know, Tommy Rose from Palm Springs. He's actually originally from San Francisco. He's originally from everywhere. Is also terminally ill. He willed me recently, the same day that I got the text from Miss Kitty, Mark Grissom. Tommy Rose willed me all of his worldly possessions. And if you know anything about it, that Tommy Rose was an extremely talented entrepreneur of drag. Let's just call it what it is. Jewelry, fabric, gowns, but it's much more than that. We're talking about $1 million worth of things that he said, Jimmy, if you don't take it and do something with it, when I'm gone, it's going to be taken away and hauled away to a landfill. So, Jimbo and I have spent the last 2 months moving it all here to Las Vegas. Now, here's a happier note. We're opening a store. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. And we're
on Flamingo. East Flamingo.
3565 East Flamingo at the Paradise Mall. And all of these amazing gowns, sequin, beaded, fabric, rhinestone jewelry, wigs, 500 wigs, 300 pairs of brand new rhinestone high heel shoes, drag heaven, if you will, fabric, follow spots, household goods, collectible, Murano jewelry, ornaments from Italy, all the things that were special to Tommy, we're selling. The store opens March 1st, called the Paradise Mall.
Yeah, and our store
in Paradise Mall is kind of like a 7-day-a-week swap meet. And our store, we got the biggest booth we could get, is right inside the front door, and we're calling the store the Drag Attic. Because Tommy had a store 2004 to 2006 in Palm Springs called the Drag Bag. And a lot of the stuff is from that store, plus from Tommy's humongous 3-4 warehouses full of things that we have moved to Vegas. So on a happier note,
and still not unpacked.
Tommy is still with us as of this taping and will be for a little while longer. He's gotten the best medical care he could get, and I love Tommy, and I miss Kitty, and Jimbo and I ain't going nowhere.
And on another sad note, we lost our friend Andrew Dolly, who I worked with at 2 different jobs, Citibank and recently Wells Fargo. My friend Andrew Dolly. We were friends for a long time, and he passed away this past Friday.
It's
also.
tough to lose close
It's
friends,
just-
and this wasn't meant to be a sad segment. I
Right.
just wanted to have a moment to introduce you to my husband, and thank God I have someone like Jimbo. I hope you have somebody in your life that will support you like I have this man right here.
That's what counts. Support.
Mwah. I don't want to get lipstick on
Mwah.
it. All right, happier notes coming up. Just had to say all that. The Drag Attic opens March 1st at the Paradise Mall on Flamingo and Pecos, 3565. If you know where Lee's Liquor is, it's right across the street. Come see us March 1st. We'll see you there. Thank you. I appreciate you.